Hey guys, what is going on? This is Travis P11. Welcome back to the channel. And yet it is time for another Crumbl cookie review. So while I had no intentions of reviewing anything from Crumbl cookie anytime soon, my buddy Defense Dad reached out to me and said that their Tres Leches cake is one of the best Tres Leches cakes he's ever had in his life, or one of the best hands down pastries he's ever tried before. I'm open to trying anything, and I do love Tres Leches cake. In fact, we recently had one for a wedding, and I thought, well, let's just see what kind of a Tres Leches cake Crumbl cookie is capable of making. First of all, Crumbl cookie was absolutely packed when I got there. It was a post-Huskers victory, so everybody wanted cookies. So after waiting about 20 minutes, I got my piece of Tres Leches cake, which it actually sold out of. Now, if you're not familiar with the Tres Leches cake, let me kind of fill you in on it. Tres Leches is Spanish for 3 milks, and it's basically a light sponge cake, typically vanilla flavored, and you're going to pour a sauce or a mixture of evaporated milk, condensed milk, and table cream or whole milk over the cake, and it soaks it up. So it is a moist cake, and that was one of the things when I was reading the reviews of it, I don't think people quite understood this idea that you're going to be buying a moist cake, which if you've never had Tres Leches cake before, you might think maybe it's underdone or you're not familiar with it. Anyway, let's just see how well Crumbl cookie fits the formula for the Tres Leches cake. I've been told, according to Defense Dad, this stuff is absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to go and try it. You've got your frosting on the top. You've got some cinnamon on the top. So we're just going to take a bite with all of it in there. It's a pretty thick piece. It's $6.85. It's about, probably about 1.5 inches thick. There is some of that condensation or some of that milk in the bottom of it. There's a little bit of moisture down there. So let's go and try it. Oh, okay. So you get a true whipped topping, made from heavy whipping cream. You're getting the delicious, creamy, thick whipped topping. A little bit dense, but really good. The cinnamon on the back end shows up, and then really get that in there and show you that. So you can see you've got that sauce on the bottom. You got that condensed milk mixture that they're putting in there, and then you've got the layer of your sponge cake going on. Nice vanilla aftertaste to it. Okay, so how good is it? This matches some of the best Tres Leches cake I've ever had in my life, and I've had a lot of it. My career takes me to places where I have an opportunity to sample and eat a lot of this, and so it definitely hits a spot. It is really, really good. So, unlike a lot of things that Crumbl cookie makes, they're real heavy on the butter and the sugar, obviously. That's why people go there. This is not super duper sweet. Like, the sugar is not the presiding flavor like you get when you have a Crumbl cookie. In fact, a lot of people don't even realize a Crumbl cookie actually makes cake. And this is really, really awesome. This is chilled. It's been in the fridge for about a half hour. There's a nice richness on the back end. That definitely condensed milk definitely comes through on the back. And if you've ever done any baking before, you'll be familiar with that kind of thick, almost like a caramel-like kind of flavor on the back end. Although it's pretty much vanilla based, but yeah. Okay. For the win, Crumbl cookie. You guys got to make this again at some other point. I think it's disappearing after today for a while. The big one that they were selling out of, or the real popular one right now, is the Dubai brownie or Dubai cookie or whatnot. That's what everybody was getting, but this one did sell out while I was there, so I can see why. This is absolutely fantastic. Now, like I said, this pretty much matches what I've had at some of my favorite Hispanic bakeries. And I would probably choose them over Crumbl cookie because I want to support the small businesses. And they're making a product that is pretty much equal to what I'm having right here. And the only thing that this is missing, some fruit topping. It'd be nice to have some fruit or some blueberries or some strawberries. Put like a layer of like a fruit topping in between it. And I think that would really make it even better than it already is. So Crumbl cookie, think about that. Take the advice of a pro here. Definitely add some fruit to it next time. And I think you're going to have even more of a hit than you currently do. For this, it's a 10 out of 10. Defense Dad, you're right. You're right. This stuff is awesome. So I want you guys to, if you get a chance, get over to Crumbl cookie and try it out. Otherwise, this is Travis P11. Thanks for watching the channel. Make sure you guys subscribe to our B channel, Taste Nebraska. And I think you guys are going to love what you see over there. Otherwise, guys, I want you to have fun. I want you to be safe. And as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye or adios.